Hello everyone, welcome to Income Voices. My name is Hannah. Today, we're diving into how to identify profitable cookbook niches and keywords for Amazon KDP. So this will be the first video in our cookbook series. So you may want to pay attention to this very video because it's very important as it relates with how to find profitable keyword niches and also titles for your cookbook. And this will set the foundation for our subsequent video in the cookbook series. So this is a beginner friendly guide. Whether you're a new bee in publishing or you're already into publishing, but you just want to refine your approach, then you're in the right place. The first thing you want to do is understanding KDP and importance of niche selection. Kindle Direct Publishing or KDP is a fantastic way for authors to publish directly on Amazon. The first step in successful KDP journey is choosing the right niche. The right niche is not just about what you love to write, but also what can sell. So what is it's not just about what you want to write, but what will people want to buy? What are people buying? What will sell? Do you understand? So today I will show you how to select a niche that's both profitable and appealing. And the first way to do that is keyword research. Keyword research is essential because it helps you understand what potential buyers or readers are searching for. But how do you find the right keywords? Don't worry. I'll give you a step through, I'll do a guide or a step by step process of how to get keywords that you're looking for or keyword that people are searching for. And there are a lot of ways to go about this keyword research everything, and one of the ways is using tools and resources, right? So there are a lot of tools you can use to get keywords or research or analyze keywords for profitability. One of them is Publisher Rocket. One of the popular ones is Publisher Rocket, but it's not free. And because I'm making this video for beginners, probably you don't even have the money to even purchase any tool yet. You just want to start with what you can get freely, and then over time you upgrade to paid tools. So because of this tutorial is for beginners for beginner in the niche or beginner in the industry starting your journey. So we'll be doing the free method, which will take us to Amazon itself. You can actually analyze your keyword. You can do your research on Amazon itself without having to use any tool, paid tool, but with the assistance of free Chrome extensions like the DS Amazon Quick View. If you don't know how to use these extensions, we have a video already in the initial cookbook initial publishing Amazon KDP publishing playlist, not just for cookbook, general playlist. But though we use cookbook for as a case study, but then it's just general publishing playlist. So do check it out and you'll see how to use those keyword, the free tools, the free Chrome extensions like the DS Amazon Quick View, the AMZ Suggestion Expander, the Titans Quick View, and the like. So without wasting much of our time, let's head over to the research process. And to do that, I would like to go to Google or any other browser you may want to use for this purpose. Is fine, but we'll use Google, or look, let's use Kiwi browser because of our extensions. So you want to search for top 100 Amazon best-selling cookbooks, top 100 Amazon best-selling cookbooks, and then you run a search on that, and that will take you to what we're going to. So when you open it, you look out for the one that has best cookbooks, food and wine, the one that returns a result with ZGBS. You can see this ZGBS under books. Let me go back. I covered it. ZGBS books. We have ZGBS digital digital text, that's your Kindle version, but this is for books. When you are doing your research, always do your research on the book category. So you click on it. Oh my god. Click on it and it take us to Amazon. I'll run through this process because we already have a video on this research process, but for some reasons my community asked me to repeat it, probably do a more extensive one, and but I want to rush through so that I don't make it too boring and unnecessarily lengthy, right? So what you want to do is when you get to the cookbook category, this is the cookbook category. This is just cookbook, food and wine. There is no category specific that we're into. These are just the first top 100. You want to go through, just have an idea of the books titles that are selling, the top 100 books that are selling. Just go through, but you will not use this actually for your own. This is not where you're going to derive your title from, just for you to have an idea, a random generic idea of what is going on. So what you want to do now to start looking for titles that are not that are not competitive, or niches that are not competitive, you want to start opening up each of these categories. Then when you open them up, you now go to new releases, and then because we want to see what books are selling and are just okay. So I have a checklist I follow, and I'll be sharing this checklist to the community. So if you have not joined the community yet, please do join so you can get the checklist. So on this checklist, what I usually follow is that I have some criteria I follow. The first thing is you want to work with books that were independently published by authors like you and I, right? That's the first thing. Secondly, you want to work with books that were published in the last 30 to 90 days, because you don't want to work with old books. You want books that were recently published and are already making sales. So that will tell you, okay, since these books are recently published by independent authors and are still making sales, that means you as an independent author can also make sales, or can also find a good stand in that niche. So you want to open them randomly. You can start from the start, but for this purpose we'll not start from the beginning of the categories. I'll just go randomly. Usually people like kitchen appliances. Can start with kitchen appliances, or outdoor cooking, quick and easy, special diets, or even have cooking methods, right? So let's go with an example like cooking methods very quickly. You click on cooking methods, and then you start to scroll down until you see new releases. If you have your extension installed, it should be giving you the breakdown of the dates, like it should give you a quick view into each of these books, like the date they were published, if they were published by independent authors, the BSR and the likes. I don't know if my own is on because it's not showing up now. I didn't check it before now, but you have to check all those things. Or if you have a laptop, you can just do it on your laptop. That one is more effective and fast compared to using it on your device, your Android phone. So you want to look for new books. I can't find new releases here, so I just keep searching, searching. If I'm not able to find any new releases to expand on, I'll just go to another. Okay, let's go to cooking for one, cooking for kids. So these are subcategories again you can go into. Just keep going into different categories. Let's go to cooking for one or two until you find what you're looking for. Cooking for one. You can see here, this is what I'm looking for. You can see new releases here. You can see this new releases in cooking for one. So you want to open up that new releases. These are books that are recently released and they are already bestsellers in those categories. So you want to scroll through them and look for books that were independently published. Let's look at this Smart Points new complete cookbook. I don't know what it's about, but let's click and see. You just click and you just keep searching, opening up different categories and subcategories, going through the new releases and clicking any book that appeal to you. So as they appeal to you, click them. You make your research, go through. You can see this one is published. It was published April 29, 2024. Indeed, it was recently published. And look at the BSR. The BSR is 124,000. You want to work with BSR below 200,000. 200,000 below is what you want to work with, because if any book is published within the past 30 to 90 days and has a BSR of 200,000 below, it shows that niche or that keyword is profitable. I know I've done this in the previous video very detailed. I've explained this in details. So I'll just run through like I said. um yeah, so this looks like what is doing well based on the BSR. It was recently published just about less than over a week ago, and with this BSR. So what you want to do now, okay, one more thing, look at the checklist now. It was independently published. That's the first thing. It passes our first criteria. It was published in the past 30 days, in the last 30 days, of course, even less than 10 days. That's second criteria. The BSR has to be 200,000 and below, and this is 124,000. It passes our criteria. Then that's the first three things you want to check for. Now, what are the keywords and how do we go about it? You want to scroll back. Smart point, new complete cookbook, easy, delicious, healthy and whole food points system recipe that are budget friendly, including nutritional. Okay, so what you want to do, I don't know what this book is about or what this title is about, and I'm curious, and I want to say, okay, why is this guy selling already, and this book was just published less than 10 days ago? So we want to copy this keyword. The title is usually the main keyword for most people. You copy it like this. Open a new browser. Let's open a new browser in the group. Let's use this. So I just use this to open it. So you want to come over here and paste this title you copied and search for it. You can even see they are popping up. That means people are searching for it actually. You can see it's popping. You can see smartphone cookbook, smartphone new cookbook, and you can see that means these are search results from shoppers or yeah, customers. So I want to send it as I've already sent, and you want to see. Yeah, okay, so look at another book here. This book was published April 24, 2024, and it also has a review, about two reviews. That makes this book is already selling. Look at the BSR. The BSR is even 4,000. What? It's 4,000. Okay, this is Kindle. I like to research with paperback because most Kindles are usually very price low or free. So let's do with paperback. The BSR is 379. It's not bad. Though our checklist says 200, but this is not bad comparing the um judging from the date it was published. This is just barely less than 2 weeks ago, and it has this BSR. And you know we are working with 30 days, in the last 30 to 90 days. So that means if it stays there for the next 30 days, the BSR would have gone down. Probably would have made more sales. So these are little things you can check or you can consider when making your final decision. This is not 200 BSR, but this was released in the past 10, probably less than 10 days, and that means if it stays here for up to 30 days, the BSR is likely going to reduce to 200 below. That means the BSR is still dropping based on the sales, and it even have a review. Let's see what the review is like. Not so perfect, but then this review is not bad. 4 star, 3 star, very average, and that means these books are making sale. And what is this title about? I'm very curious. Smart Points new complete cookbook. So you can see we've even got a title already. Like you have gotten a title. I can see we have gotten something to work with, right? So let's quickly go through. I've just seen two books now with this title. The aim is to get at least three independently published book on that keyword that has made sales in the past 30 to 90 days. So let's go again. Let's search it again and see. So we have found two books that were independently published that have made sales in the past 10 days. Welcome back. So this is it. I had to pause the video because of the network that was slow and refresh my network. So we are back. So this is the second book we found, right? Then let's keep watching. Let's keep going through. This is Weight Watchers. Avoid this keyword, Weight Watchers. Avoid it like plague. Like it's trademarked, not just trademarked, but it's trademarked by a very big publishing company. That means if you try to use it on your keyword, on your title, you are going to get into hot soup. People are doing it, but don't do it to them. So we keep scrolling. So apparently only 2 books are available for this keyword, and the 2 books are making sales. So what do you think? What do we conclude? We can conclude that we only have these 2 authors with this keyword, and they are making sales. It's not up to 3, so it's not we can't decide based on just 2. But then I would say it is not bad to give it a try. It could be that you can see based on the date, it could be that this is just a new niche. It could be that this is a new title, a new niche that people are just starting based on the trend and based on new demands, and these guys were able to jump on it. So we may want to do a thorough findings by checking for trends, checking for what you can even do a Google search with this title to see what is going on. You can use the keyword planner, Google keyword planner, or to see what the trend is like for this book, for this title or keyword itself. So we want to keep this keyword aside. Let's take a screenshot. Or let me I'll just leave this page open. So let's continue with our search. Let's go back and then we'll conclude. So let's go back and keep searching. You keep going. Now you may be wondering how do I decide what to click on? Just use your intuition. Yes, I'm just going through from the cover. I can just I'm able to tell based on the cover if it was independently published or not. There's a way you can just tell, but maybe it's based on experience. So just keep scrolling. Low cholesterol cookbook. Let's see when this book was published. Site can be reached. Could it be about the book? Let's see the ultimate air fryer cookbook. So we did air fryer during our last research. So I don't want to use it again for this research for this very video. So it won't be like is it only air fryer you're working with? But let's not forget that air fryer is suggesting the keyword. People are basically interested in air fryer cooking, right? Using the air fryer tool to cook without oil, right? So let's just scroll past it. We already used it in the last research video. Let's keep scrolling. The complete diabetics cookbook, very competitive niche, but you can also do your research on it, do your findings. So I think I'm done with this. I don't want to go too deep. Let's go to another one. Let's go to budget cooking. We checked cooking for 1 or 2 initially. 30 minutes air fryer cookbook. This looks like, but okay, air fryer again. So let's ignore. Let's move on to, let's work with new titles. The modern canner's guide. I don't know. Let's open it and see. April 20. This is just a couple of weeks. And let's see the BSR. BSR is 82,000. very low, but it's that paperback. Wow, paperback. This book is doing so well, so well, and it was independently published in the past 30 within the last 30 days. Covering it, you can see within the last 30 days. Now second checklist. The BSR is below 200,000, and so we want to copy the keywords again out of curiosity, and because it passes our check, and then we go and make a search on it. I don't want to make a search with this particular. I don't want to open up, because I'm using this is the main page I'm using. So let's open a new page, then come over here. So we want to paste this title and search. So let's see the results. Another thing I want to check is the search results. If the search result is above 1,000, please ignore it. It's too competitive for us, because we don't have money to run ads yet, right? Especially you the newbies, you don't have money to run ads yet, so you don't want to go above 1,000 competition. I like to stay below 800, 700, 500 is fine, but once it's at least if the keyword is in demand, I can do 1,000, but don't go above 1,000. Unless if you want to run ads on that book. Oh, I still have my marker. So always check for the site results. Don't go above 1,000. So now this is just 92. That means we have low competition. So let's scroll. The modern, this is the first book. The book we just saw now. Let's see if we get other books. Pressure Canning, modern canners. So I think pressure canning is more prominent here. So we may want to work with. We have been seeing, but that is still related to canning, pressure canning. So I think this just called my attention. It just piqued my attention, right? Pressure canning. You can see more of pressure canning. So let's just pick this pressure canning and work with it instead. So let's go to the first one and see what's the title like. Pressure canning and water based canning. No, I want a very straightforward title. Pressure canning. But first, let's check if it was independently published. Home canning. Let's check this one. It's October 2023. Before we go far, let's check. Okay, it was independently published. BSR is above 500. Pen paperback. So not so good. But let's copy the keyword and see. So you can see. Then let's not dwell too much on this. You already know where I'm heading to, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, you should go back to that previous video, I think. So we don't take much of our time doing this. You just check the search results. I will send a checklist. Don't forget the checklist. The search results. If you can find 3 books on the first page that were independently published and have a BSR below 200,000, then you can pick those topics out and do further analyze them to know if they are profitable and if they are in demand. Especially if you have tools like Publisher Rocket or any other tool, you can use to see the search volume per month. It will be very nice to see the search volume, but I won't be doing that here because it's not actually very necessary. You can just do without it. So I'm not finding what I want. Let's go back again to categories. Let's get out of here and go to another category. We've had enough of this. Let's go to kitchen appliances. This is another category that is very high in demand, because people want quick method now and they want to use appliances. So let's locate the new releases here. New releases, if we can't find it, new releases, we can't. So we want to start opening each of the categories under this. So let's start with Blender. Let's go with blenders and see if we can get a new releases, bestsellers. Okay, so we are already in the new releases. Oh, yeah. So you can see this book, Easy Juicing and Smoothie. Let's open it up and see. This was published in May. Oh, this is just May 2024. Let's see, it has made sales. It has made sale, and the BSR for paperback. Look at the paperback here. This paperback. This is Kindle. The BSR for the paperback is, you can see, this is below 200. It was independently published. It was published just a couple of days ago. Today is 9, just 8 days ago. And yes, the beta is good. So we want to do further analysis on it. I think it's looking promising. So we paste it. No, I don't want to paste with my mother's, the main search bar, because I have to just toggle back and continue my search. Let's open a new tab and work with the new tab. Yes, so we want to search here and search. So I know that you've been able to grab what I'm. So let's take the set results. Exactly 1000. Okay, but this has not been niched down yet. Exactly 1000. So we can give it a try. 1000, at least don't go above 1000. Don't go beyond 1000. So these are books. Okay, the next thing we want to do now, since it's 1000, we want to now go to books that are published in the past 30 days. Right? How do we do that? We use the filter. You come over here, this side to the side, to the left side here. You can see here new releases. You see the last 30 days. No, the last 30 days. If you check for the last 30 days and you don't find what you want, probably you don't find 3 books that are making sales that passes the checklist or criteria. The next thing you want to open is the last 90 days. So let's work with the last 30 days first. You can see this is the first book we saw, which has a good BSR. This is the next book, April 10. It also has reviews, 18 reviews. So let's see if it was independently published. Let's check the paperback. Paperback, yes. So let's scroll down. This has A+ content. This is so lovely. Look at how lovely the A+ content is looking. No wonder this guy is making good sales. The BSR is not so perfect. This is 900 plus. And it was published since April 11. So let's check what the Kindle is doing. Though I don't work with Kindle because Kindle are usually priced very low, but this is not low though. This is 9.99. It's $10. So let's see. The BSR for the Kindle also is above 200. So while this guy is making sale, but I won't particularly use him for my research. So let's look for another person. So let's go to the next person. April 9. This cover is just, I don't understand. Juicing. This is juicing, and it's having poached egg and some funny things. It's not, I don't know, the cover is not syncing with the title. So honestly, I don't know if this person knows what he or she is doing. I will not even bother to open this book. The book is, it won't even do well. If I thought by mistake it make 1 or 2 sales, cannot do well consistently. So let's see this guy here. Smoothie recipe, April 11, April 12. Let's see the BSR. The BSR is over 1 million. Back. We don't want that. Let's see this other guy. Juicing for stroke recovery. Oh my god. People are writing now. Titus joke. This one I've not missed you. Papa I've not missed you. Let's go back. So you just keep doing this process. Let me not get it boring. Okay, so look at this guy, April 11. It's looking like this other guy we saw earlier. This other guy is May 4. The XSSL choosing cookbook. Oh, let me see this. Let's see what this guy has got for us. Yeah, this guy only have a Kindle version and has not even made sales. Let's go back quickly. This is what again? Another recent book, May. This is just a recent book, so this cover is looking like a cover that was designed with AI. It's looking like AI cover. Don't mind me. Yeah, I've never made it. Let's go back. So you just keep scrolling like that until you find at least. So if you can't find in the last 30 days, you can go to 90 days. If you think you like the keyword, go to the last 90 days. Let's see if I'll find something tangible in the last 90 days. So you just keep doing that. I don't want this video to go overboard, so I will just quickly go back again. Just do the same process. Go back again, scroll down in the new releases and see another cookbook that appeals to you here. Then you click on it. This is Ninja Blender, the complete Ninja Blender recipe book, Ninja Kitchen System. Let's go with Ninja Blender and see what. I'm curious to know what it's about. Let's go to paperback. It's not looking like what has made. Okay, yeah, that has not made sale. I can see it's looking like something I've not made sales. Let's just keep scrolling. Ninja Blender cookbook for beginners. Let's see this guy, because there are new releases and probably they have the initial momentum there. Maybe the Kindle are free version are free for Kindle Unlimited, and then you're getting page reads. So okay, but this is just an auto. So just keep doing this. Go to another category again. Go over here. Let's probably pressure cooker, and this is how you continue until you find the title you want. You can pick aim for 5 to 10 titles per research section, so you don't keep doing research for every time and getting one topic and go and write. Get at least 5 to 10 topics per research section, so you can write over on them for probably cover like 3 to 5 cookbooks or even more before you come back again for another research section. So you can do research probably once a week or once in 2 weeks to get like 5 to 10 titles and write on them. So I believe with this you have been able to learn how you can get profitable titles for your cookbook, and this can be done for any other niche. It doesn't have to be cookbook. I'm just using cookbook as an example because this is a cookbook series. So hopefully we'll have series on other niches, but not now. Definitely not now. So I want to believe that this has helped you figure out a way to get titles or niches for your cookbook, right? The next thing you want to do is, after getting the titles, you want to analyze the competition and profitability. Like I said, when you get the initial titles, put them probably in a sheet or in a Google document, and you analyze for profitability and competition. Like I said earlier, don't go overboard 1,000 search results. Right? When analyzing your titles, I usually look out for keywords that appear in at least 3 books on the first page of the search results, and the search result is below 1,000. So this indicates high potential for profitability and relatively low competition, right? So the next thing you want to do is niche down. So let's say you got a title that is profitable and doesn't have high competition, but you still want to niche down to reduce the competition to like probably 500. So you want to niche down. So let's say you have a title that goes by smoothie and juicing recipe cookbook for beginners. Okay, let's just say juicing and smoothie recipe cookbook. That is the mother, that's the main title. So you want to niche down to something like smoothie and juices recipe cookbook for beginners, or for seniors, or for women, or for women with so condition. I hope you understand. So after you have identified your keyword, the promising keyword, it's time to niche down. So when you niche down, it will help you even tailor your title or your book content to a specific audience that will your book will appeal to, and to help your book's visibility also, because you tend to rank for that particular niche. Do you get it? And so next thing you want to do is you have to optimize your cookbook title. Now you have gotten a title. You want to, in the last video we did on title generation, we picked few titles from already existing books that are ranking and doing well. Pick them, we take them to ChatGPT to analyze them for us and give us our own title based on those titles, those keywords in the titles that are already selling. So you want to optimize your own title. Well, and how do you optimize it? Optimizing your title is crucial. So you include the main keyword and make it clear and enticing. You include the main keyword into your title, make it very clear and enticing. Right? For example, you have effortless keto dinners, and you could go with a keyword like a subtitle like quick. Quick is also a keyword. Quick low carb. Low carb is also a keyword. Recipes. Quick low carb recipes for busy weeknights. So this clearly communicates what the book offers, and it's optimized for search because we have a lot of keywords. We have effortless, we have keto dinners, we have quick, we have low carb, we have recipes, we have busy weeknights. So then, so that's basically it. You want to go to Google search, right? You research, you use the top 100 cookbooks to search, and then you go with the one that has ZGBS in the book category. Then from there you proceed to the best-selling book cookbooks, and then you start your research. Okay, so this is just basically the process you need to get topics for your cookbook. Finding the right niche involves looking at fresh, independently published cookbooks with good sales and low competition. Focus on that. So using Amazon to extract keywords, analyze competition, and finding profitable niches is an excellent strategy for any KDP author. So don't forget that if you have not joined the channel, the community yet, the WhatsApp community of authors, you may want to join, because I'll be sharing the checklist I used during this research process, a very detailed checklist from start to finish, yes, step by step process from start to finish on how to do your niche research and analyze your keyword for profitability. Another thing I did was I came up with a Google sheet, a very detailed Google sheet, niche research and analysis keyword sheet that will help you to analyze your keyword. Those keywords you are getting from those research, you can impute them in the sheet. This sheet is very detailed, color coded with drop down, so that you can easily just know which keyword is profitable and which is not profitable, what is the search. So let me quickly run you through the sheets. Actually, let me run you through the sheet. Where's my Google sheet, so that you can know, just have a sneak peek. If you can see niche research and analysis sheet, you click on it, you can see the sheet. Now there are different, there are drop down. When you click on the drop down, you see different niches you can write on. You select your niche. If it's cookbook, click on cookbook, and it's color coded. You can see every of the niches have color codes, right? They have color codes. Then you put the keyword after you put the niche keyword you are working with. You got, next thing is your search result. When you enter a search result that is below 500, let's say 500, and below 700, let's say 669, and put it to be green, that means it's low. And I said I usually work with less than 700. So if you use any figure less than 700, it will be green, turn green, so it's color coded. Then if you have anything above 7, let's say 701, it will be yellow. That means it's moderately competitive. If you have anything around 900, it will still be yellow. But anything above 1000, let's say 1000, even 1000 itself is still yellow, because yes, you're working with 1000. If you have 1001, it will be red. That means it's highly, so you can't work with it. So I have designed this sheet for you, like it's mind blowing. You can see your search result will be here, your search volume. I mean, number of independently published book. We like to work with three. You can have two, you can have more. Publication date, when was it published? We talked about 30 to 90 days publication. So if it's published in the past 90 days, you put the date there, so you can always remember. When you want to input, you can see it's already, you can see these dates. I've already made it so that you can just select the dates. Let's say 23 of we are not in May, so you go to probably 2024. You go to in 23 April, you come to April, let's say April 18. You see, so next is the book. How much is the pricing? This pricing, really, I didn't mention it during the research, but the pricing will help you. So if you're eventually going with the title or keyword, it will help you know the prices that your competitors are using, like those people you analyze their book. What are they pricing their book? How much are they pricing their book? So you don't go overboard or below the normal market price. So instead of you going back every single time to go and check how much did they price their book, you already put it there doing your research. The page count. What is the page count? How many pages will I now write? I don't know how many pages. Let me go and check. Instead of going back to check again, this will already show you. You already put the page count while you're doing your research. You don't have to go back. The average BSR, put the BSR of those books. As I'm getting the BSR, if it's 200, if it's above 200, if it's 1000, if it's 50, put it during your research. So you don't have to go back. The author name, independent, this IND is independent author name. Put the name of the author in case if you want to analyze the book again and you forget the book that you analyzed initially. Just by going to type the name of the author, you can get the book again. Also, put the book ASIN. This ASIN is, you're going to need it for later, to look for the book one. Secondly, to run your ads. You want to start running ads, like ads, keyword, ASIN targeting ads. And these books are doing well, and you want to probably target your book so that you can appear where the books are appearing. For books that are top, that are bestseller already, then you can use their ASIN. You don't have to go back again. The ASIN is already here in your sheet. Another thing is the niche score. The niche score. The niche. If you are using a Titan's quick view, you will see the niche score. And if you can see the drop down. If the niche score is below 44. If it's 0 to 44, it will be red. That means it's low. If it's moderate, 45 to 69 is moderate. If it's 70 to 100, if you are using the Titan's quick view, you know how it shows green. If it's green, 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 that means it's good. And that is how I put the color code here for you also. The next thing you want to see is your remark. Okay, after you have analyzed all these things, what's the final remark? Is the market saturated? Is it is there high potential? Is it profitable? Is the potential moderate? Is it saturated? If it's saturated, don't even go there. And that is how you have this sheet and everything in one sheet. Your analysis, your niche, your title, everything you need to make an informed decision is on this sheet. You may want to go and create your sheet yourself, but if you want to have access to this particular sheet for free, I took my time to do all this for free, then you should join our community. The link will be in the description of this very video, right? Yes, so thank you so much for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, subscribe, and also click the notification bell so that you get notified when the next part of this series comes up, when it gets uploaded. Yeah, check out the link below for tools, additional resources, and also the link to the channel, the community now. Then drop your questions and feedback in the comments. I'll go to the comment and probably address them in the next section of this series. Thank you so much for joining me today, and happy publishing.